Good evening and welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. Tonight, we're going to take it a step further with the Eagle Jet. And last night we did the fan flight just to get a feel of her, see how she handles and maneuvers. Tonight, we're going to take her up and see how the weapon systems work on her. So we have a few appendages with us on the jet, which is always fun. So as far as that, we have two AIM-9s, the mic variants, two AIM-7 mic variants, and four AIM-120 AMRAMs, the Delta variants. If you guys want to know what the differences are between the different variants of missiles, between the AMRAMs, the Sidewinders, and the Sparrows, or the Phoenix with the Tomcat, drop a comment below, and I will gladly put something together for you guys so you could see what works better in whatever scenario that you're flying in. So for tonight, we're just going to learn to see how these things work, deploying from the Charlie model of the Eagle. We have 8 targets out 100 and something miles away, so we're going to take off, see if we can pick them up on radar. And the plan is to do a track well scan shoot for the AMRAMs, and we can see if we can drop 4 of them in one shot, and then we will employ the AIM-7s and or 9s, and if there's anything left, then we have the good old gun. So without any further ado, let's start getting everything prepped up, ready to go. There's not much to set up with this because it is a Flaming Cliffs aircraft, like I've mentioned earlier. So its operation is pretty straightforward. You just have to know what mode to put it in for what you're trying to do for the most part. Select your weapons, work the radar, and deploy weapons from there. So with all that being said, let's unpause, taxi on out, line up on 27, blow off out of Almanad, we'll head down towards the water, and then we'll fence in from there. Okay. Now if I just remember what buttons do what, we'll be okay. We'll worry about that in a minute. Let's get this thing up in the air first, and we'll go from there.
Enfield 1-1, clear to taxi to runway 27.
And our nose wheel steering actually works tonight, because I forgot I had it mapped, but it was a different button completely than what I thought I had. So that's alright. It's not the best on this thing, but I guess it does work to an extent. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. So everything's in standby. We have the 9 mics. Looks like selected right now. There's the 120s, the 7s. Okay, so we're gonna select the AMRAMs for now. So that's what the first thing we're gonna do is. Worry about the radar once we get airborne. And full disclosure, I did not read the manual on this thing. I really don't for any aircraft unless I really need to. Usually I just jump in the cockpit and just try and figure it out the hard way. That's what it's called a fan flight for a reason. Familiarization flight. So 6 in one, half dozen the other guys, but either which way works better for you, rock with it. Yes, there are some things you're going to need to reference the NATOPS or the manual for it, but with bugs, we just do things the way we got to do them. Alright, flight controls are free, clear, wiped. AM rams are selected. We have our flaps. I'm going to go... there we go. I'm going to go full flap. And we are also carrying a center bubble, so we have a little bit more weight to us than we did last night. So I'm going to trim it up for nose up for our takeoff. I'm going to go full flap and see what we can do. Alright, line up for a nice centerline takeoff. Let's hope she doesn't get too swirly on us, but anything is possible.
Enfield 1-1, unable to clear for takeoff. Enfield 1-1, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.72.
Alright. Here we go. Blowers on, flaps will be coming, gears coming. 3 up and locked. And we're out of here. And we're going to blow the unrestricted up to 10,000. Alright. A little bit past 10,000, but it's alright. Alright, we got our radar online. Let's see what we can do. Out a little bit. .120s are armed. There were also different various controls for these aircraft to be set and mapped. If you guys want me to go over that kind of stuff with you, please drop a comment. Let me know. I would be more than happy to explain it to you guys. Flaming Cliffs aircraft, they're generally about the same. One might have one button and the other one doesn't, but usually they're all about similar. The full fidelity ones are the ones that are a lot different. So it doesn't mean the FC-3 or the Flaming Cliffs aircraft are any less effective at doing what they're supposed to. Alright, let's flip through our different modes here. Just gonna pause this really quick and just show you what I'm talking about, because I'm a little confused myself for a second. So, okay, so that's our navigation mode, close air vertical scan, BVR, longitudinal missile flood, and combat bore sight for close air. Okay, so that's the one we're gonna want for the AMRAAMs, is our air-to-air BVR mode. So let's see what we could do with that, and we'll go from there. Right around a couple of clicks. And we're also, there's one thing I'm forgetting. I'm sorry for the second pause. This will be the last one. We just got to make sure that we are in track while scan mode. Okay. All right, so that's, okay, here we go. All right, sorry about that, folks. Swing the TDC around, so once we find a contact, we'll slow over and lock them and see what's going on. There we go. Zoom that in a little bit. Looks like they're coming close. Oh. Okay. We got one locked. We got a shoot cue. Fox them. Oh, she's off and tracking. Fox 3. Alright, we got 2 AMRAAMs out. Let's see what happens. Visual. Alright, let's take this thing. Oh, yeah. Alright. Here we go. Fox 3. There's our trail. X2. There's another one. Just back the radar out a little bit so we can see what the hell we're doing. Let's go back to let's fence it on this guy, see what's going on here with him. That's a shoot. Stuck into the clouds, so we confuse them a little bit. Let's come up here. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's see if we can go with an AIM-7 on this guy here. Come on, baby. Box one. One went down. She's leading. Splash. Just going to high off bore sight mode. Box 2. Splash. Fox 1. Splash. Looks like they went down back there too. That's a chute. Good shoots, good shoots. Good shoots all around. Alright, let's go see what happened with this guy back here. If he's any more of a threat. Yeah, he's still flying. Alright. I'm gonna go in close range off bore sight. Check F10 quick and see how we did. All right. Well, looks like everybody's down for the count. All right. All right. So we get to take 1-9 back home with us. That works for me. Let's bring this thing back. Worked pretty good, not gonna lie. Not bad. Alright. Let's VID where ours. I'm sorry, excuse me, folks. Let's VID our way back to AIM-9. That's what I was trying to say. So I don't know how to work the TACAN on this thing just yet. And if the FC-3 jets have that soon. That's alright. Looks like it does because we're not that far away, and that looks like our home from there. Still got plenty of fuel left too. Alright. Here's AIM-9 off to our 10 o'clock. So AIM-9 is just a few clicks northeast of that. Just going to shoot this straight in for this one because we do have the center line tank and we are a little heavier, so we don't want to do too much crazy shit and end up crashing this thing on us. And that just goes to show we're right here, so let's start our turn in. And there's the airfield. Right there. I don't know what the gear or the flap speed is on the F-15, but we're just going to wing it. Let's go with 250 flaps. Gear's coming. Down and locked, flaps good, harness locked, fuel's good, master arms off. Radar off. Nose high. Steady descent. We're lined up. 800 feet. Just watch our airspeed. Here we go. Coming over the threshold for the airport now. Just watch our AOA, watch our airspeed. Over the wires. Over the threshold for the runway. Flare, 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 and flight idle. And we're down. Wasn't the prettiest or the smoothest, I've done better, but we're on the ground. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Was never really a fan of the F-15, but I kind of like flying this thing. It's fun. Alright, let's get our boards going. Aerodynamic braking. Slow this pig down a little bit. Keep her on the runway. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, board's coming in. Let's get this baby off the runway. Looks like we didn't even... We just barely started touching our internal tank. Maybe a little bit. Not bad though. Right where we gotta be. Perfect. Alright, we'll clear the runway. If it wants to, that is. Which I don't think it looks like it does too much, but we'll try it anyway. No, she does not like to turn. Why is that? And that's what the nose wheel engaged. This is... okay. So the only thing I don't like about this jet is that the nose wheel steering on it, let's be frank, it sucks. You cannot turn this thing at all. Look at that, that's not even close to the parking line. That's alright though. We're not here for that. Alright. Alrighty, and that's that. Honestly, that was not terrible. I thought things were going to be a little bit worse than they were, especially not having read the manual on this damn thing, but that's okay. It worked out nonetheless. I'm happy with it. We splashed our 8 targets. We got to use the AMRAMs, the Sparrows, Sidewinders. Brought one of them home with us, which is cool, and the gun. I'll take it. And to top it all off, we landed in one piece. So, overall, a successful sortie. Fun flight. I'm kind of digging flying the Eagle. She's a fun jet. Like I said, really wasn't too thrilled with the Eagle at all. Even in real life, I'm more of a Viper guy over the Eagle. Let's just say that. But for those of you who know, the Tomcat's my number one. So, with that all being said, don't forget, cast your vote in the poll if you haven't already. A week and a half left. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' votes and responses. So far, reading it, we got 1 no vote, which I believe and have a feeling is the same individual that keeps on giving a thumbs down to every video that gets posted on the channel, but hey, that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I respect that. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.